Old coins are already being moved by U.S. banks, and I have evidence to prove it. This signals that we're entering a new phase of adoption. We're going to dive into this further, especially in light of growing institutional interest and the regulatory changes taking shape. One key area of focus is the evolving landscape of stablecoin regulations in the U.S. bonds, with major financial institutions already preparing to incorporate stablecoins into their operations. Tomorrow is expected to be a significant day for XRP holders, and there's speculation that the token might surge in price. Many believe this could be tied to strategic developments involving Ripple, or perhaps broader momentum in the market. Additionally, MasterCard is integrating new features to support stablecoin transactions, which aligns with the broader trend of traditional finance embracing digital assets. Interestingly, David Schwartz will reportedly appear in military green attire at an upcoming event, hinting at the symbolism or seriousness of what's unfolding. Simon's 2025 forecasts paint AI. Bold picture. Emphasizing how critical it is to establish clear crypto regulations in the UWS. This clarity is essential not only to protect consumers, but also to fuel innovation and manage the incoming bull market. Stablecoins, in particular, are crucial tools for cross-border payments, and legislation such as FIT 121 and SOB 121 is expected to pass in par 2025, paving the way for safer and more accessible crypto infrastructure. There's also a strong case being made for the formation of a global task force to combat crypto-related cybercrime, which has affected nearly everyone in some way. International cooperation will be vital here, especially when criminal groups operate out of places like Russia, China, and North Korea. That said, not all bad actors come from obvious places, and those responsible must be held accountable to ensure a safer digital environment. According to the head of crypto tax policy at EY, enthusiasm among major banks toward altcoins is growing. While ETFs initially focused only on Bitcoin or Ethereum, we can expect a broader range of cryptocurrencies to be included soon. There's even talk of potential capital gains tax relief for American-made cryptocurrencies, though these are just whispers at the moment. If true, such a move would align with the administration's stated desire to support American businesses, particularly in the tech and crypto sectors. Strategic reserves might start prioritizing Bitcoin, but without government funding or incentives, it becomes difficult for EWESAS-based crypto tokens like XRP and Solana to gain traction. Removing capital gains taxes or offering tax incentives could be the push needed to help these projects flourish. This momentum suggests that both banks and tech companies are actively preparing for what's next. The recent comments from Plaid's global head of policy further underscore the significance of these changes. This isn't just theory anymore. It's happening, and fast. Traditional banks are beginning to recognize the potential of stablecoins for use in their internal operations, such as back-office processes, balance sheet management, and interbank transfers. Once a proper regulatory framework is established and stablecoins become legally recognized and regulated, they could replace legacy systems like SWIFT, offering a more efficient and transparent method for financial transactions. This shift will likely accelerate adoption among financial institutions, as legal clarity will make it easier to integrate stablecoins into traditional banking infrastructure. At the same time, prominent figures like Howard Lutnick, now serving as Secretary of Commerce, are publicly supporting Bitcoin and celebrating its role in the U.S. financial landscape, a significant shift from the more skeptical approach seen over the past 4 years. However, despite the growing optimism and public praise, there's still uncertainty regarding the actual roadmap for integrating crypto into broader economic plans. Promises were made about helping American businesses, but solid steps remain unclear. Some speculate that crypto-friendly tools like tokenized bonds or even taxpayer-funded crypto investment strategies might emerge, but the lack of transparency continues to leave markets in a state of limbo. This confusion affects investor confidence, as people aren't sure if crypto will be officially supported or incentivized by the White House in 2025. On a more decentralized note, platforms like WET are gaining traction by offering community-run exchanges with advanced features like perpetual trading, staking opportunities, and up to 20x leverage. The platform boasts over $100 billion billion in trades across 71 pairs, top-tier security audits, and an intuitive user interface. It's shaping up as a strong competitor in the decentralized finance space. Beyond trading, the broader conversation includes calls to treat Bitcoin and similar assets not as traditional currencies, but as commodities akin to gold or oil, allowing them to be freely bought, sold, and exchanged. This perspective sidesteps complex monetary debates and reframes crypto as a tradable good. However, legal challenges persist, especially around international transfers that may violate sanctions or aid illicit actors, as seen in Binance's case. Overall, the crypto space is rich with potential, but still hindered by regulatory vagueness and a lack of cohesive governmental strategy. Enthusiasts are hoping upcoming events, like tomorrow's announcement from the Flare network about staking XRP, might spark positive momentum. If XRP holders are able to stake and lock their tokens for extended periods, it could reduce supply on the market and possibly influence its value positively. Yet, as of now, everyone is still waiting for a clear, actionable plan from U.S. leadership to guide the future of crypto integration.